a list of 10 quarterbacks who could be the starter for the Detroit Lions in 2021.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, Micro Mike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch Micro Mike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, aka Megatron. Big shout out to Micro Mike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What is going on, YouTube, and welcome to Detroit Lions Talk with Micro Mike. We talk all things Detroit Lions news, rumors, analysis, breakdown, and everything regarding our franchise. And in this video, I'm going to give you 10 quarterbacks who could potentially be starting for the Detroit Lions in 2021 due to the fact that Matthew Stafford is on the trade block and he is not going to be the Detroit Lions quarterback going forward. Before I jump into this video, if you're not a subscriber, hit that big red subscribe button. Trying to get to 12,000 subscribers. Almost there, and I think with your help, I can get it done, and you don't want to miss out on the content. Let's get the likes up to 250 likes in this video. The more likes we get, the more chance the video gets out to via YouTube algorithm. And I'm one guy going against the legacy media who is a juggernaut. We think about the quarterback of the Detroit Lions. We've been thinking about Matthew Stafford for the last decade, but not this year, as the Detroit Lions are going in a different direction, throwing him on the trade block. The Lions could look in many different directions to get the quarterback of the future, one being free agency. They could look that route to get a guy to help a young quarterback going forward. They could just go ahead and draft the quarterback who could be the starter, and or make a trade to get someone to help start and lead this team for the Campbell Holmes era. And without further ado, here are 10 quarterbacks who could be the starter for the Detroit Lions. And I'm going to make it 11 because I am doing this set. And the 11th spot is going to be Deshaun Watson. The reason I made this an 11th spot is because I see this to be extremely unlikely, but he's on the trade block as well. So why not throw him out there? Maybe the Detroit Lions decide to trade Matthew Stafford, put up a package, throw that to the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson would have to agree to a trade to come here, and he could be the future going forward. Dual threat quarterback, kind of what the Campbell era seems to be looking at when it comes to running the football, having a quarterback that can do it both. Let me know in the comment section, folks, who is your number one guy you think the Detroit Lions are going to have starting for 2021. Just go ahead under the pinned comment. It's going to be who will be the starter quarterback for the Detroit Lions. Let me know. Throw their name in the comment section. And the 10th spot for the Detroit Lions is Chase Daniel, the current quarterback that we have for the Lions right now. The reason I make him the least likely on this list is because he played god-awful for the Lions last year. Good chance he may not even be on the roster. They could just straight cut this guy, but he does have experience being a Detroit Lion. He is on the roster. Maybe they feel like we just want to go ahead and completely suck for 2021 to get a better draft pick. Or maybe they feel that they can just go ahead and draft a quarterback and sit him behind Chase Daniel and not upgrade the position at all in free agency and just be a bad football team. And when he is done, maybe in a couple weeks, after the season starts, start the rookie. He is my least likely because he doesn't seem like this guy is going to be on the football team, in my opinion. In the 9th spot, how about free agent quarterback Jameis Winston from the New Orleans Saints? He's behind Drew Brees this last offseason. He's still a young guy. Before that, he was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He threw a lot of yards, over 5,000 yards. He could be a guy they could bridge for the young quarterback they draft in the 2021 NFL Draft. Young contract, young guy, a good bridge guy, better options than Chase Daniel, and it would be fairly cheap, in my opinion, to get Jameis Winston. Look, he'd be a dual threat type of player as well. Scrambling out, it kind of seems like that's the route they want to go. Anthony Lynn, offensive coordinator, could help him out and help out the new young rookie quarterback, and that could be an option for the Detroit Lions. With the 8th pick here, I have the Detroit Lions potentially picking up Ryan Fitzpatrick, free agent from the Miami Dolphins. Look, Fitzpatrick's been playing good for many teams. He's been a good bridge guy. be a guy you can throw on this team. You can actually win a couple games here. But with him, he would be a good person to go ahead and groom the young quarterback that the Lions are going to take in this draft. Wouldn't be a bad option. He still has a decent arm, and he played in many different teams, and he's done good considering the fact, but he still is an older guy. He's a bridge guy, and it would be a fairly cheap option for the Detroit Lions going forward. The 7th pick for the Detroit Lions, it would have to be a trade, and that would be Teddy Bridgewater for the Carolina Panthers. Maybe the Detroit Lions want to throw Matthew Stafford to Carolina. In a deal, we get Teddy Bridgewater for a bridge quarterback. He comes back to the NFC North, and then we draft a guy with the 7th pick, say a Trey Lance. Teddy Bridgewater has still shown that he has some ability with him. Trey Lance could be the guy for the future. It wouldn't be a bad option for the Detroit Lions. Hey, maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't, but that is an option I have. The 6th pick here for the Detroit Lions would be free agent, soon to be Cam Newton from the New England Patriots. Again, Cam Newton, he has that dual threat ability. He is a veteran. He wouldn't be bad for a bridge quarterback. We're talking bridge quarterbacks here, folks, because the guys potentially in the next coming picks are all going to be bridges, and Cam Newton could be that guy. He still have injury issues with his shoulder. He's definitely shown that he's not the guy he used to be when he was picked by the Carolina Panthers. But considering the bleak list of free agents, this wouldn't be a bad option for the Lions. Let's get into the top 5 picks here, who I think the more reliable options for the Detroit Lions. We're going to go with the 5 pick here, and we're going to go with Jacoby Brissett from the Indianapolis Colts. Free agent quarterback, dual threat ability on the younger side. Could help out again, bridging the gap. I keep saying this for the young folks that they draft. Depending on where they draft, they could get a guy with the 7th pick, or maybe they want to get a guy later in the 2nd round. But Jacoby Brissett has starting ability. He's done decent for the Indianapolis Colts. He was the backup to Phillip Rivers, but before that, he played a lot of time with the Colts and could be a good option for Dan Campbell. Let's get those likes up, folks. Let's get to 250 likes in this video. The more likes you get, the more chance the video gets out. The Heads of Chat Sports, they're monitoring my content, and they want to make sure that I get a lot of likes on this video. The 4th pick here, and I think if we're going to go veteran, this is the obvious pick for veteran status of the Detroit Lions because he played with Anthony Lynn, and that's Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor was with the Los Angeles Chargers for some time. He's had starting ability there. He helped bridge the gap again for Justin Herbert, a good guy to help teach the young quarterback. Understands the system already. For Anthony Lynn, it would not be difficult transition for him to help out the young quarterback, given the fact he knows the system. So to me, this is the most highly veteran quarterback I think the Detroit Lions will pursue if they want to go that route for sure. Just go ahead and help implement the system for not just the quarterback, the young quarterback, but all for the whole players that they have on offense. Now we're going to go with the quarterbacks in the draft, and these are my top 3 quarterbacks for the Detroit Lions. Number 3 would be Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson would be a great quarterback for the Detroit Lions. Dual threat guy, get from BYU, young. He has a lot of upside and a great size, great mobility, and a great arm. And I think the Detroit Lions would be a perfect fit for him and his system. The issue for me is, can the Detroit Lions be able to get Zach Wilson in this draft? Hey, when it comes to Brad Holmes, he's aggressive, and I can see him trading up to the number 2 spot or wherever they think he's going to land and acquire Zach Wilson. So that is my number 3 spot starter for 2021. And number 2 for the Detroit Lions is none other than Trey Lance. Trey Lance is a dual threat quarterback. I've coveted this guy for some time. Shout out to TA Noble Sports for throwing me to this guy and letting me to see his tape. And I think that Trey Lance would be a great pick for the Detroit Lions, and might as well just give him the keys and let him start out. He could have a little bit of raw, but sometimes you just want to throw these guys into the fire. And having DeAndre Swift and Trey Lance, this is the running dual threat ability for the Detroit Lions offense going forward. We've seen it with other teams. You got Josh Allen, you got Justin Herbert, you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Lamar Jackson. These guys are dual threat quarterbacks, and the Detroit Lions could just go ahead and get their guy at number 7, be the future of the franchise, just like we did with Matthew Stafford. We started him week 1. My number 1 pick for the Detroit Lions to be the starter in 2021 is Ohio State's Justin Fields. I think the Detroit Lions could be looking to get Justin Fields. I think he is the option there for the Detroit Lions. I think Zach Wilson may be gone, and I think they're going to try to trade up to get one of these guys, and I think Justin Fields is that guy. They want a hard-nosed quarterback. Justin Fields shown that he can play through injury, and he's very strong mentally, giving his abilities and his big arm strength, his scrambling ability, his ability to run, and he's from Ohio. I think that is a great option for the Detroit Lions, and I think he could be starter day 1 if the Lions draft him. He would be the heir apparent to Matthew Stafford. He would be a fantastic pick. He fits what Dan Campbell, he fits what Anthony Lynn, he fits what Brad Holmes wants. And right now, if the Detroit Lions get aggressive, they can get Justin Fields and be the future of this team going forward. Let me know what you think of my list. Do you think it was right? Do you think it's long? Is there other individuals out there you think the Detroit Lions could look to get? A Mac Jones, a Kyle Trask, another free agent out there? Let me know. In the upcoming videos, folks, we're going to be doing the One Pride podcast on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you are there. It's going to be one great show. Going to have some new guests of Detroit Lions in there, and they're going to talk about their opinion of what's taking place.